Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you are not. Today is Vlogmas Day 8 and I'm so excited. In today's video, we're going to be doing my go-to makeup routine. Kind of. Basically, I'm just going to give you an in-depth makeup tutorial on how I do my makeup. I got a basket of products. I picked out what products I wanted and I put it in a basket so I can easily grab what I need and then put it back. So I can easily grab what I need and then put it back. So let's just get straight into it. So first we're going to start off with skincare. I already washed my face and stuff this morning. So I'm just going to do a little bit of prep. And for my skincare prep, I use 4 to 5 items depending on the day, if my skincare has been done already, stuff like that. So today, oh, did I leave a product in the bathroom? Oh, okay. So for today, I'm about to start off with the Bioma Milky Toner and put that all over my face. And I use this in my morning skincare routine, but I like to go in with a second layer just to give my face a more moisturized base to start on. And then after I'm done with the toner, I'm just gonna set everything. I'm trying to set some of this stuff to the side. After I'm done with the toner, I'll go in with this Tula Gold Glow and Plus Get It. It's a cooling and brightening eye balm. And I just go under and then I just rub it, like pat it in, rub it in, whatever, with my finger. And then after that, I go in with this Naturium Vitamin Bright for my under eyes. It's like a cream. And I just use it to try to moisturize a little bit under it because my eyes are really dry. My face is really dry. But I've noticed that my under eye creases a lot. So I use this to try to get as much moisture as possible. And I guess an added benefit is it also brightens under the eye. So that's what I do. And then the final product that I go in as like skincare is this Blemish Control Oil-Free Soothing Moisturizer. I don't use this one all the time. Sometimes I use my La Roche-Posay Triple Repair, but I'm out. So this is what I'm going to be using today. And I just try to add extra moisture. That's what I use it for. I don't know. Maybe I need one with oil, but I don't want to be oily. I just want to be moisturized. So this is the one I use. And then I'm going to let this sit and I'm going to use my broken fan to like dry it up so that it can sit and dry into the skin once I'm done blending it all in. And guys, do not mind my hair. I know it looks a mess right now, but I like to do my makeup before my hair so that my hair isn't like making my face wet or anything. It might be backwards. I probably should do it the other way, but I don't. This is just my way of doing things and I enjoy it like this. Okay. So now the next step is to prime for my base. So I'm going in with this Maybelline Grippy Serum. I've been using this one recently. I normally use the e.l.f. Power Grip, but I've been going in with this one just because I'm out of the e.l.f. and 2, I feel like I should probably use this before I buy more. Y'all seen that? It just fell all over my face. Okay. So now let's blend that in. And I always feel like one side of my face get way more product than the other. I don't know. I don't know why it does that, but I always feel like that's what happens. Alright. Now that I'm done putting that on, I'm going to use the fan again, dry it up some more, and then we're going to get straight into the makeup. Alright, y'all, so for foundation, I used the House Labs in the shade, what shade is this? B64. Shade B64, this is the one I like to use. I don't really know if it's my actual shade or not, but it's just what I've been using lately, so. And then I put it onto this Real Techniques little, like, plate thing that I got. I should have wiped it off, but I didn't, and I'm not going to, so. I don't know, sue me. And I'm just going to go in with the e.l.f. What brush is this? It's Airbrush Blender brush. I normally use more, but I like a full coverage, but I don't want too heavy on the face today, and I am about to add a full face of makeup. And I don't really want to go too heavy today. So, I'm not doing too much foundation because everything else is going to make it look really heavy. Well, really full coverage. I don't even know, honestly. Maybe it won't, but. And I try not to put too much under my eye because, like I said, my eyes crease really bad. And I don't want a lot of product under there because of that. But now that my face is done with the... Now that I'm done with the foundation, now I'm going to go in with my contour, bronzer, whatever. I don't really contour. I feel like I have like a natural like dip right here that makes it look contoured. Which I probably could like... emphasize it, like really go in and make it look really, but I don't want to. So I'm gonna go in with this bronzer. It's the LYS in the shade No Limits Courage, and I'm gonna be so honest, this is dark. This is probably way too dark for me, so I don't tend to use a lot, but it's one of my favorite products. So, and normally I'll try to go in with a brush on my nose, but I forgot to grab one, so that's not happening. And then the brush that I use is this Real Techniques 084. I got it from Marshalls. I get most of my brushes from Marshalls because they sell a lot of good brands like Real Techniques. So this is the brush I go in. I like to like push it down before I go in, and then I just start patting. And I like to try to keep it in the same space that it's in. And then after it blends a little bit, I like drag it down some. So I try not to go too far though, especially now in the winter, because this was really good for a summer shade, but now in the winter I'm really light, so I try not to go too heavy on the bronzer because it's a darker shade. I just want to like darken me up a little bit, but not too much, so I go in just a little bit and I try to blend it out as much as I can. So I don't know if y'all can really see it, but I might not add no more because I feel like that should be good enough for today, especially because I said I'm not trying to go way too heavy. And then I got this other brush. This is, I don't even know the brand, but it has like this nose part, and this is my favorite brush to use. I try to like go center on my nose and then use it to move around my nose contour. And then I'll take the same brush and just go down to the side. Kind of like that. And it's not like the most, but it's there. It's done. I did it, you know? I'll go up like other people do in the eye, because I'm not doing eye makeup today at all. I do not feel like doing that. I don't feel like doing it. I forgot to do my brows. So let's go and do the brows real quick. I don't do much for my brows. And I don't think I'm going to do much for my brows today. Because they're not done. When they're done, I really like to do my brows. But today, they're not done. So, I'm not really going to do too much. I'm just kind of going to do that. And I got to bring... Oops, mirror, come on. I got to bring the mirror closer to me because I can't see that far. And I don't want to overdo it. I think I'm just going to try to darken out the tail of it just a little bit. Like, not even anything, honestly. Like, and not even anything. One thing I do notice about my brows a lot is that one side is different. It's like way different than the other. Like, completely. And I think it's because when I went to get my brows done, the girl did it wrong. And my brows has been messed up ever since. So now I just do what I can do with what I got. Which is barely anything, but it's something. Yeah. That's going to be good enough. I'm going to do an underline. I'm going to line my brows a little bit with my concealer. And I think I always forget which one of these are darker, so I always have to do a little swatch on my thing to see. I think it's this one, but we'll see. Yeah, I think it's that one. Yep, I was right. I was right. So we're gonna do this one, and I'm gonna just say I don't even have a little brush. I didn't even bring a brush to do my brows with. I'll use my concealer brush. I don't really know if that did anything, but I just wanted a little bit of a fix under, not too much. So I'm kind of just using the back of the brush and swiping a little bit of makeup that's on the little top part to get something. Just so I can do a little bit under the eye. And then that's that. Now I'm gonna go with my blush. I like to do my blush before I do my concealer. And I'm using the P. Louise, the cheek of it. I don't even know what color this is. It's in Pretty Pansy. But it don't work the best. It's like really, yeah, if you know what I mean. So I just kind of like pressing hard to get some of the liquid out because I'm not trying to waste any product out of that. Product. I need as much product as I can get. And before I blend that in, I'm going to go in with my Correct and Conceal Essence Pink like color corrector under my eyes. I use this to try to like combat any dark circles or darkness, and it works in my opinion really well. I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but like this is the before. This is how it looks blend in, and I really enjoy it. Like really, really, really enjoy it. Okay. Now that that's blended in, I don't blend it in perfectly. I just want it under there. Like it makes it brighter. It looks good. So now that that's in, I'm going to blend in my blush. And I'm going to use this. It's actually off like a fake Real Techniques brush. I got it off TikTok shop a while ago. And I'm just going to go in and start blending. And I like to try to blend under the eye too. I don't know. Something about having it under the eye really speaks to me. So that's where I like it. And then just a little bit up, a little bit back, a little bit down, just a little bit everywhere. Just a little bit everywhere. And then blend it into my nose. I don't know why I like it on the nose, honestly, but I do. Like I said, under the eye, and then a little bit up, a little bit back, a little bit down, blend it in. And then this is the blush. And this is the only like liquid one I'm going in today with today. It's my favorite. That's my favorite liquid blush. I do have the Rem Beauty in the shade Pinking of You. And this is what she looks like. And I am going to go in with this one after I do my concealer. And I'm going to start off with the one that is closest to my skin shade. I might add a little bit of the other one to brighten it, but I really like to do the one closer to my skin shade. And I do a little smile, smile. Do I know what to do? No. Do I still do it? Yes. I do a little bit right here, a little bit right here. Don't want anything anywhere else. I know somebody who does it and they come up like that, which that could be really, that is really cute sometimes. So I'm gonna do a little bit. And this is the placement. I look like a clown. Oh well. I'm gonna let that sit. I actually think I'm gonna spray a little bit of my setting spray first. I'm gonna use the Hard Candy Glow Unlock setting spray. I am going to use this again, so I'm not going to use too much the first go around. The one thing I hate about setting spray is that it gets all over your clothes. All over. But for the first go around, I'm not going to use too much because I am going to use it again. And in a little bit, I'm going to use it one more time. So now that it's starting to dry in, I'm going to start blending. And hopefully, as I blend, it like melts the concealer into my skin. And like blends it really nicely. So this is what we're looking at right now. And then let's do out here. And then brush up. Brush this one down and around. But not too much. Brush up. Brush this one down and around. Okay. I try to get inside because my nose creases. So I try to make sure I get it good in there. Now I'm going to do this part. I'm just going to brush it down and then bring it kind of down like that. Just to kind of shape a little bit. And I am blending into the... I don't even know how to explain it. I'm blending into the blush. A little bit. Down, bring it around. Down, up into the blush, bring it down. And one side of mine's always look better than the other. And I think today this side is looking a little bit better. But that's okay. I'm just about to do a light pat where the blush and the concealer touches. I'm gonna do a light a light pat to make sure that it's like blended, but not too rough. And then now I'm just gonna go under the eye and start getting the sides. And I like to try to bring it like down my nose some, and like a line, kind of make my nose look skinnier. And no, I do not care about what size my nose is and how my nose looks. I am not one of those type of people. I just do it because it's makeup, okay? And then exactly. That's it blended in. Couldn't think of words for a second. Okay. So once again, I'm going to do some light taps where the concealer kind of goes with the blush. And that is it so far. That's the look so far. Now I'm going to go in. I think I'm going to go in with the brighter concealer shade now. And I'm just going to go in with it on the little thing. And I'm going to brighten up like the inner corners. Just do a little tap. And then go in. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. That is bright. I love a bright under eye. I be trying to get that good look and it never comes, and I got it today. Boom, bada bang. And now I'm going to do light taps to kind of blend it in with the rest of it. And I'm going to do a quick oop, do the other side. My nose ring is completely covered, guys. And my bronzer got a little messed up on this side, so I'm going to just straighten that out. Keep going in. Might have put too much on this side. I don't know if I did or not. Put light taps now. Just make sure to get it. Maybe I'll do a little bit up here too. Go a little bit up. Looks like I'm about to do an eyeshadow look. I probably am now, because I put some on my eyes, and I don't want it to look weird. Let's just do some light taps. Okay. And I'm gonna do a little bit more on the forehead. And a little bit on the chin and the nose. Okay. Okay, I look crazy, but I feel like when I put this powder, it's gonna look really nice. So let's just do that. So to start off my powder, I like to start with my under eye just because it creases, like I said. Let me actually look close up. Do I like? Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna start with my under eye, like I said. So I'm going in with the Huda Beauty. She's 30. The Huda Beauty Cherry Peach Easy Bake Duo. I love this, and I'm so happy I got it before Huda dropped Huda, because that would have been a bad day in the neighborhood. Okay. Every time I try to just mix it up by shaking it, and I mess it up. I always drop some, so I'm just gonna mix it up like a normal person with my little spoon, my little thing. And then I'm gonna take Powder Puff. And this part is dirty, so I'm gonna try to move a little bit so I don't get it all over myself. Powder Puff. Jesus Christ. And I'm gonna take it on my arm and just like tap it to tap the excess. And then I'm gonna do a quick tap of the under eye to confirm that it's not too many creases. And then just tap it in. And this is how it's looking. And I'm going to go in with a second. Do some taps. And this is how the under eye is looking. I don't want to take this too far up because every time I do, it messes up my blush when I put the powder. That is something I'm realizing, so I'm not going to do too much. I'll take this again, tap it around. Make sure this side is set good. And now go in. Now do another one. Do more of a tap to get the product to spread out, and boom. Boom. And I'm going to do it around my nose. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. A little bit on the forehead. And I am going to do some on the cheeks where I put the concealer. Just a little bit. Okay. Now that it's done, I'm going to go in with the bronzer first. So I'm using the Essence Sun Club Luminous Bronzing Powder. in the medium tone. I definitely need to get probably the light tone for this now. And once again, I didn't bring a brush for it. So I'm going to use this brush and then I'll just mix it if I need to. I don't feel like it really do much. Like, honestly, I probably don't need to go and get another one. Because honestly, I feel like this one wouldn't work for me in the summer. So there's no point in me getting another one. Okay. Alright, so that's all for that. And now I'm going to go in with my blush that I just showed you guys, the Rem Beauty one. I love this. I think I'm going to actually use this brush. It's the Morphe M163 powder brush. And I'm just going to use the tip of it and just... I'm trying to start light and then work my way up so that I don't do it too dark. Because like I said, I'm just going for a lighter look today. So, I think this is good enough. What y'all think? That look good? I think that look good enough for today. Let's do this side. Okay. That's all the blush I'm using today because I can be real blind when it comes to the blush. I can be real blind when it comes to the blush. So that's all the blush I'm going to use today. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to just go through with the rest of the powder that's on here and kind of set the rest of my face that's still shiny. Which I'm about to bring more moisture back into my face in just a second with the spray, but I just like to do that. Now I'm gonna go in with Now I'm gonna go in with my setting spray again. After this, I'm gonna do a small, like a quick little 1-2 on my eyes, just so they're not bare. Now I look like a glazed donut. Let me dry it. Okay. For my eyes, I'm just going to use this Morphe palette and just do a little, like, smoky look. Actually, I'm not even going to do a full smoky look. I'm just going to use this brush, do this, like, brownie shade right here, and just do the lid. Just so my lid is not completely bare. Like, literally, I didn't do anything. But I did something, you know? Okay. This one needs a little more on the inside. Alright, I just didn't want my eye to be completely bare, so that's all I'm going to do. Now I'm going to go in with my mascara. It's the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is the one that it is. And I'm going to go in with this. And that's it. I'm not doing no more than that on each eye. I'll probably do the bottom lash, but honestly, I don't think I'm gonna do the bottom lash. Okay. And that's enough for the face. That's enough for, you know, the eyes and mouth and pretty much everything. So I was gonna use the lip stains today, but I don't feel like waiting 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty in the shade Traced Out. And this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna line. I'm also gonna fill in my lip a little bit, like at the edges. Just like over here. Okay. Now, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Sticks in Fenty Glow 03. And this is what she looks like. I'm gonna go in the center. Boom. And now I'm just gonna top it off once again with my Fenty Beauty. What is this? Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fussy 02. This is one of my favorite colors to use. And this is the look. This is the final look. I'm just gonna go in with this Revolution Super Fix Super Hold Misting Spray. I'm almost out of it, honestly. I'm just gonna go in with this really quick. And then that is the last step of my makeup routine. I'm gonna do another one. Alright, y'all, I'm just gonna go fix my hair and I'll be back with the final look. Alright, y'all, so I am now done with my hair. This is the final look. I would give y'all like a really close up, but this is the makeup. I think it looks alright. Yeah, so that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I'm not a makeup artist or anything. I'm not a professional. This is just what I do on myself, that I taught myself. So please do not think this is something that you have to do, a way that you have to follow. I don't know anything. I really don't know anything. I just know what I've done before and what I do. So yeah, just a little disclaimer. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's Vlogmas day. And I will see you tomorrow for the next Vlogmas.